Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts and to the Greek campaign, where I just noticed this. What are the Austrians up to? And Spain is getting absolutely hammered. That's good for us because we are currently at war with them. Or have we peaced out with them? No, we peaced out with them last episode, didn't we? That's fine, but they're a rival. I'll need to check up on who we need to get rid of, but we definitely need to get rid of the Germans, because they are causing some trouble. And we can't have that. It is just a light cruiser, but so deploying the entire fleet is possibly excessive, but I don't care. Let's go find them. Elbing. Wow. That is an interesting ship. This is a light... It is a light cruiser. It's using their armoured cruiser hull. 6.7-inch guns. Mark 2s. Armour is a bit woeful, though. Find the range with high explosive. Yeah, 14% looks good. Switch up to armor piercing. Torpedo range on the Elbing. 1.8, same as us. Purifying AP 6-inch. Oh, lovely stuff. Who did that? The Principus. And very rapidly sinking. Yeah, that armour is way off the boil. That is not good. Yeah. Easy victory over the Elbing. But that is not the ship. That is not the German that I'm after. They had a fleet. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? Because they had a sizable fleet right over here that caused a blockade to happen temporarily. Someone said I could peace out with the Dutch. I can. Thank you very much for the eagle-eyed viewers. We'll try that, because we don't really want to keep fighting the Dutch at this point. Yeah, I wonder where those Germans have gone. This should hopefully break the blockade, though. Well, I found out where the German fleet was. It was right underneath my own. There was a little flag there. Yeah, they have 3 very large battleships with good quality armour, trained crews, and a lot of guns. So I think these are semi-dreadnoughts, possibly first-generation dreadnoughts. Plus they have cruisers. So, yeah, we are pretty badly outgunned here. Possibly very badly outgunned. Right, this time I'm not... Yeah, you go and follow. I'm not going to do what I've done in other battles where I've kind of gone ahead with the light cruisers, because I think the German ships are probably pretty scary. Yep. So 8 guns aside. So we do have a count. Well, we do have an equivalent to this under construction, but not in this battle. Mark 1s, so we'll have a bit of an edge there. Not the punchiest weapons. Armour is okay-ish. No torpedoes. Okay. Yeah, there's their lights. I wonder... Oh, I didn't mean to turn in, turn away, but it's fine. Start off with some high explosive, I guess. But, we should definitely be firing AP off the secondaries. Probably the mains as well now. Actually, you lot turn now. Don't want them to get their numbers to bear, ideally. Oh, flooding hit. From a 9-inch gun. Very good. 20% accuracy, 1277. Well, their first ship is starting to... The Hildebrand's starting to turn out. Oh, hit the secondary tower. Unpleasant. Cross his T now. That'd be nice. Broadside on. Ah, missed. Missed again. Shame, but they'll go to the back of the line. Range to enemy. Good, but I think he's maybe coming in for a torpedo attack, but they have very short range torpedoes, and Tamaz just lost hers anyway. I hate it when they attack my rear ship. Smoke, go. Aggressive. Whoa, 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 what happened to you? You got smacked by a 12-inch gun. Fuck. Not a lot I can do about that. Come on, come on. Need some proper damage here, please, chaps. That is not proper damage. Fire control damage. It's nice, but it's not really what we're after. Torpedoes ready. Away we go. Are you going to fit neatly between them, you absolute troll? Oh, no. Hit right on the stern. Ow! Have to be aggressive. There's a lot of flooding on the Kaiser. So I think she came off worse out of the two. You should be retreating. I think they're both going to cycle to behind Hildebrand now. Ooh, big hit back on the Kaiser Wilhelm. Not enough to sink her, but enough to put her out of action, I think. Oh, that's got to take her down. Yes. Good, good, good. Right, you should be going that way, actually. Right, let's come about. Tom Baz's here for sure. Hopefully she can keep fighting. Losing armoured cruisers at this stage is not brilliant yet. Down she goes. Tom Baz's is going to go down in a minute as well. Unfortunate. They're good ships, but well, they're not really designed to stand in the battle line like this, so I don't blame them for doing that. Ooh, nice. No. Why are you switching targets? Okay, maybe you should be switching targets. Fine. The battleship is closer. I just hate being two on one is not a fun time. Hoping that we can take out their light cruisers now. They're a bit more isolated. Six inches doing good work. Nah. A bit more flooding though. Like that. Engage enemy more closely. yes! As that main belt pen, it was. Lovely. Right in the machinery space. Hopefully that means she is going to flood and lose her engines. Hasn't yet. For some reason. More flooding. Okay, she's lost one boiler room. And a second. Come on. It's not enough flooding to put it down. We need more. What armor have they got on their turrets? Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Don't want to have to switch fire to the light cruiser. But I might have to with the secondaries at least and start to turn away. I still have the other battleship to take care of. Come on, Hildebrand. We're at 1% float. 0.9. 0.4. 0. Got him. About turn. Hopefully the Principis can deal with these guys. While we go back for the other battleship. Actually, I've got plenty of shells for now. Because they are trying to push me away. It's good idea to do that. Oh, is the Tom Bazis, who has surrendered, just dealt ram damage to the armored cruiser. That is using using your ship to the best, fullest effect, even when it's sunk. Still hitting the enemy. Love it. Geffian, I guess that would be pronounced. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, now realizing that she needs to withdraw. Is leaving her very exposed to 6-inch fire from Kanaris, though. Flooding. Light sinker. Should drop to the V-spawn. Low fuel, that helps. Yes, got him. Oh, fridge off. That is a big hit. Still able to fire despite your enormous list. Feels like cheating, but I think you're about to flood out. Yeah, you are. Get fucked. That is pretty huge. Those are big battleships. Very big. None of them exploded. I kind of thought that some of them would, but... Getting low on 7-inch AP. Spartan and Danzig are pretty damaged though. Oh, nice! That is, I think, a one-hit kill? Yep. Well, not that it's one hit exactly. They've taken a bunch more damage, but... Now, hopefully, we can finish off the two protected cruisers. Times 5. Guns at Danzig, please. Boom! Torpedoed it. Nice. Oh, you're getting in yourself in all sorts of weird places. Don't do that. Torps away. Oh, they sank anyway. Only have HE remaining. It's unfortunate. His Spartan is damaged, but not super badly. Torpedoes, I mean, if they hit, which they probably won't. Yep, perfectly fitted in the gap. AI doing AI things. Speed this up a bit. Just need to wait for Kanaris to get in range. Well, I mean, she is in range. She's shooting, but like actually properly in range. Okay, well, I'm pretty overall, I'm happy. That is a huge victory. Sinking 3 of what are presumably the best battleships Germany has. Very expensive. And the rest of their entire fleet destroyed. Albeit at a cost. Like, losing 2, but well, all of our armoured cruisers and one of our only 2 remaining protected cruisers is a blow, for sure. But we should be able to peace out with the Germans. At this point, the blockade should just end. Next turn, if it doesn't, I won't understand. However, our lack of cruisers is now concerning. We only have... we have two? Oh, Sectoris herself. She's in Majorca. Okay, so we still have 2 of them. But we're severely lacking here. I wonder, what are we getting here? Advanced twins. Well, that's good, but that is a tech I want, but... it's not the tech I'm really hoping for. I think it's worth doing a refit of these ships. I know they were only built 5 years ago, but maybe an updated version. And then we can build a batch 2 copy. We can get the updated Mark III 3-inch, which is, you know, not the best thing in the world, but we can improve their armor, prop shaft, auxiliary engine. How do they work on turbines? They do a bit. 3, 5, 2, 1. No, they're better off on reciprocating engines. Give them a radio. Now, the torpedoes. These are now much longer ranged. I'm going to remove the 4 and aft torpedoes. We'll keep the side ones. 5 kilometers. Even though it is risky, because they need something to threaten bigger ships. Better turret traverse. We can improve their survivability by changing the propellant. Can improve their punch as well. They haven't been exploding, but there's no harm in improving that. Yeah, that should help them a fair bit. No, I still can't get more range in them. More bulkheads? No. Although, close. Extra knot of speed. 2 knots of speed. The turbines? Aha! Now that's why we take the turbines. 24. No, we can get them up to 24 knots. Which helps them. It's not a lot, 3 knots of speed, but it should make them slightly slightly harder to hit, is my hope. So we'll save that, create a copy. And this is the Sectoris batch 2. And we'll save that one as well. Because we need to replenish our losses a little bit. So we'll refit Sectoris because she's currently in port. Principes is at sea, but we can pop her into port in a moment. I'm going to build 2 of... If I build 2, that brings the class back up to the 4 that we originally had. But we also lost the 2 armoured cruisers, the Apostolises. I don't think building an armoured cruiser right now is the right idea, so I'm also going to build... I'm going to replace them with these, which have been phenomenally successful ships. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to hope that this blockade goes away, and then I'm going to put the fleet in port to get some much-needed repairs. Seems we're not done. There's a couple of German light cruisers. I don't know how much we're going to have in the way of ammunition. Yeah, not a lot. Kanaris can take them on, though. She does still have plenty. Remarkably little damage on Kanaris after that battle. Oh, yeah, get wrecked! They're going to cycle out to the other one, Rostock. Oh, you got 2.5 kilometer torpedoes. Sneaky. I think I wouldn't notice such things. It's been a slightly different design. Oh, both of them did. Oh, ho, ho. Bye. Just go a bit faster while we turn around. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Protected cruisers. No match for a battleship. Good, good. Blockade remains. I'm going to have to wait another turn because this was involved in a battle, so it's not going to count them. What are they else they got? They've got more cruisers. That's fucking annoying. Right, what I might do, though, is I might move the Principes in. If nothing else. I'm also going to have to think of names for these chaps. Yeah, I'll do that while I end the turn. Things going on in the Ottoman Empire. Ah, good. Okay. That is good. Good, good, good. And the Soviets are doing things. Right, get in port, get some repairs, and some ammunition. Importantly, why did the peace treaty with the Netherlands not fire? Let's try that again. We can also push for a peace treaty with the Germans, probably. I don't think we can with the Portuguese. We might need to go and take the Azores. But that will be much easier once we're not at war with everybody. At least that's the plan. Named ships are named. Here we go. Some hopefully appropriate Greek names. Principis Maximilianus is being repaired, and then I will refit her to batch to standard. And sadly, we can lose the Apostolos design because we don't have any anymore. Yep, that's a shame. How long until the docks is ready? Whoa, hello. 1 month. Well, I think it makes sense to build another one. I know I'm about to get Dreadnought 2. Or do I wait for Dreadnought 2 and then build a follow-up? I think it's more fun to wait, isn't it? Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait and see what happens. But that will be in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.